hamstring pain, eccentric loading is a game changer when it comes to hamstring rehab and injury prevention. Dr. Madeline here at Forward Spine Center, and today I'm going to guide you through a progressive series of hamstring eccentric loading exercises that will help to build strength, resilience, and reduce the risk of re-injury. But before we get started, when working on eccentric exercises, keep these key principles in mind. During early rehab, avoid stressing the injury site too much. Gradual progression is key. The only way to strengthen a tendon is to load it. So aim for a 3 out of 10 discomfort level at that injury site. This should not increase during the session or into the next day. If it does, back off and reduce that intensity. Maintaining proper pelvic alignment is also key. So preventing anterior pelvic tilt, ensuring you're not overstretching the hamstring from both ends. So let's dive into the progression. The first exercise, level 1, is prone eccentric hamstring curls. So start out with lying on your stomach, legs straight. Option, you can rest your hands onto your head. Bend one knee, and this is the working leg. Wrap the opposite leg around the working leg and apply a gentle resistance as you're working the leg slowly to straighten under tension towards the ground. Focus on smooth, controlled movement and avoid overloading. Level 2, double leg hamstring bridge with an eccentric focus. So start off with lying on your back with your knees bent, feet hip-width distance apart, and feet resting on a small towel or gliders. Lift your pelvis, keeping it very stable and neutral. Lift your pelvis slightly off the ground and slowly begin to straighten your legs out, keeping your pelvis stable and neutral. Once your legs are extended, lower your hips back down and bring your feet back in. Level 3 is a single leg hamstring bridge with an eccentric focus. So using the same setup as level 2, but performing this exercise with one leg while the other one is elevated. Again, slowly lifting the pelvis slightly off the ground and then keeping the pelvis stable, begin to straighten the leg. And once you get to the end, dropping the pelvis and bringing that leg back in. Focusing on maintaining your pelvic stability and controlling the movement throughout that exercise. Level 4 is eccentric hamstring lunges. So in a standing position, place one foot on a folded towel or glider. Place majority of the weight into the foot that's on the towel and slowly begin to lunge forward, keeping your pelvis neutral, core engaged. When you get to a point where you start noticing your pelvis beginning to shift forward, bring the back foot to meet the front. If you would like to progress this further, lunge forward, majority of the weight onto the gliding, and then start to slowly press down and bring the front leg back. I can't do it because my hamstring's not strong enough. So you should feel this primarily in your hamstrings, your glutes, and your abs, nothing in your quads, your back, or your hip flexors.